Sheikh Khalid al-Mansouri stepped out of his black Rolls-Royce and looked up at the Grand Hotel in downtown Chicago. His white robes flowed in the cool evening breeze as he adjusted his golden headpiece. People on the busy street stopped to stare at the wealthy Arab businessman who had just arrived from Dubai. Inside the luxury hotel lobby, crystal chandeliers sparkled above marble floors. Hotel staff in crisp uniforms rushed around, preparing for the Sheikh's arrival. The manager, Mr. Thompson, had been nervous all week about hosting such an important guest. Sheikh Khalid owned oil companies worth billions of dollars and was known for his expensive taste. As the Sheikh walked through the golden revolving doors, everyone in the lobby fell silent. Businessmen in expensive suits, wealthy tourists, and hotel workers all turned to watch him. His bodyguards followed closely behind, their eyes scanning the room for any signs of trouble. The hotel manager hurried forward with a nervous smile. "Welcome to the Grand Palace Hotel, Your Excellency. We are honored to have you stay with us." Sheikh Khalid nodded politely but said nothing. His assistant, a thin man in a gray suit, handled all the check-in details while the Sheikh observed the busy lobby. In the corner of the lobby, a young black woman named Maya was quietly cleaning the marble floors. She wore the hotel's standard maid uniform and kept her head down, focusing on her work. Maya had been working at the hotel for 2 years to pay for her college classes. Most guests never noticed her, and she preferred it that way. Sheikh Khalid's eyes wandered around the room, taking in the expensive decorations and the well-dressed guests. He had stayed in hundreds of luxury hotels around the world, but he always enjoyed observing how different people behaved in these fancy places. Some tried too hard to impress him, while others pretended not to notice his wealth and status. The Sheikh's phone rang, and he answered it quickly. His voice was deep and smooth as he spoke in rapid Arabic to someone on the other end. The conversation seemed important, and his tone grew more serious with each word. Hotel staff nearby glanced at each other, curious about what the powerful man was discussing. Maya continued cleaning, moving her mop in steady circles across the floor. She had learned to work efficiently while staying invisible to the important guests. The hotel had strict rules about staff not bothering the wealthy visitors unless absolutely necessary. As Sheikh Khalid finished his phone call, he looked frustrated. He needed to find someone immediately, but the person he was trying to reach wasn't answering. The Sheikh began speaking loudly in Arabic, hoping someone nearby might understand and help him. His voice echoed through the quiet lobby, but everyone just stared at him with confused expressions on their faces. Sheikh Khalid's voice grew louder as he repeated his urgent message in Arabic. "Can anyone here understand me? I need help finding my daughter." The wealthy guests in the lobby shifted uncomfortably, whispering among themselves. The hotel manager wrung his hands nervously, not knowing how to assist his important guest. Maya paused her cleaning and looked up from her mop bucket. The Sheikh's desperate tone caught her attention, even though she couldn't see his face clearly from across the lobby. She had studied Arabic in college as part of her Middle Eastern Studies program, taking classes during her lunch breaks and after work. The Sheikh continued speaking, his voice filled with worry. "My daughter Amira was supposed to meet me here an hour ago. She's only 16 and doesn't know this city well. Her phone is turned off, and I'm terrified something has happened to her." His hands shook slightly as he spoke, revealing the fear behind his calm appearance. Maya understood every word. She quietly set down her cleaning supplies and walked toward the group of confused hotel staff surrounding the Sheikh. Her heart pounded as she approached the powerful businessman, knowing that speaking to important guests without permission could cost her the job she desperately needed. "Excuse me, sir," Maya said softly in perfect Arabic, her voice clear and respectful. "I couldn't help but overhear. You're looking for your daughter, Amira? She's 16 with long dark hair, wearing a blue dress?" The entire lobby fell silent. Every person turned to stare at the young maid who had just spoken fluent Arabic to the millionaire sheikh. Mr. Thompson's mouth dropped open in shock. The wealthy guests looked confused and surprised that a hotel cleaning woman could communicate with their distinguished visitor. Sheikh Khalid's eyes widened with relief and amazement. "Yes, exactly. You've seen her? Please tell me where she is." His voice was filled with hope as he stepped closer to Maya, ignoring the shocked stares from everyone around them. Maya smiled gently. "She's in the hotel restaurant on the second floor. I saw her about 30 minutes ago ordering ice cream and talking to the chef about American desserts. She seemed happy and safe, just curious about trying new foods." Tears of relief filled the Sheikh's eyes. "Thank you. Thank you so much. I was so worried when she didn't answer her phone." He pulled out his wallet and tried to hand Maya several $100 bills, but she politely refused the money. The watching crowd murmured in amazement. They couldn't believe that the humble maid had understood the Sheikh's Arabic, while all the educated business people and hotel managers had been completely helpless. Some guests pulled out their phones to record the unusual scene. Maya pointed toward the golden elevators. "The restaurant is just up those stairs, sir. I'm sure she's still there enjoying her dessert." The Sheikh nodded gratefully and hurried toward the elevators with his bodyguards following close behind. As the Sheikh disappeared into the elevator, the lobby erupted in excited chatter. People couldn't stop talking about what they had just witnessed. 20 minutes later, Sheikh Khalid returned to the lobby with his daughter Amira by his side. The teenage girl looked embarrassed but safe, holding a small bag of leftover cookies from the restaurant. She had been so excited trying different American desserts that she forgot to check her phone. The Sheikh walked directly to Maya, who was back to cleaning the floors near the reception desk. "Miss, I cannot thank you enough. You saved me from a terrible panic." His voice was warm and grateful as he spoke in English so everyone could understand. Maya looked up from her work and smiled. "I'm just glad she's safe, sir. I have a younger sister, so I understand how worried you must have been." Her humble response impressed everyone watching the conversation. Sheikh Khalid studied Maya with curious eyes. "Your Arabic is excellent. Where did you learn to speak my language so fluently?" The lobby guests leaned in to hear her answer, fascinated by this unexpected turn of events. "I'm studying Middle Eastern studies at the local university," Maya explained proudly. "I take classes whenever I'm not working here. I've always been interested in different cultures and languages. Arabic is beautiful but challenging to learn." The Sheikh's expression changed to one of deep respect. "You work here and go to college at the same time? That shows incredible dedication." He paused thoughtfully, then continued. "What do you plan to do after graduation?" Maya's eyes lit up with enthusiasm. "I hope to work in international business or maybe become a translator for the United Nations. I want to help people from different countries communicate and understand each other better." Sheikh Khalid exchanged a meaningful look with his assistant, who nodded knowingly. "Young lady, I own several international companies that need skilled translators and cultural consultants. Would you be interested in an internship opportunity? It would pay much better than cleaning floors, and you could use your language skills professionally." The watching crowd gasped in amazement. Maya's hands trembled with excitement as she processed the Sheikh's offer. "Are you serious, sir? That would be a dream come true." Her voice was filled with disbelief and joy. "I am completely serious," the Sheikh replied with a warm smile. "Intelligence, hard work, and kindness are rare qualities. You've shown all three today." He handed her his business card, made of gold-plated metal. "Call my office tomorrow morning. We'll arrange everything." As Maya accepted the card with shaking hands, the entire lobby erupted in applause. Hotel guests who had barely noticed her before were now clapping and cheering for the young woman whose life had just changed forever. "Mr. Bao." Thompson approached Maya with a proud smile. "Take tomorrow off to make that phone call. The hotel is honored to have had such a talented employee." Even he seemed amazed by the incredible turn of events. Sheikh Khalid and his daughter prepared to leave for their suite. But before entering the elevator, he turned back to address the crowd. Today I learned that wisdom and kindness can be found in the most unexpected places. Never judge someone by their job or appearance. With that, the wealthy businessman and his daughter disappeared behind the golden elevator doors, leaving behind a lobby full of people who would never forget what they had witnessed.